fix it, Ryan?
It looks fixed to me. We're going to do a few more checks on it and make sure that the door has no play, preventing it from closing. We want it to be perfect. There's no good enough when it comes to airplanes. It has to be right or it's wrong.
My name is Dennis, and I started Rams. Ryan was working for me at my former company, and we talked about it, and it just works. Ryan's the business mind of the business. I am the operations person. I, staff, schedule, accept and refuse aircraft for maintenance. I've been involved in a lot of the company dealings with the contracts that we have had in the past. Ryan as well. But it's a good marriage because we both have different responsibilities. I don't want to do what he does, and he probably doesn't want to do what I do. So it works out perfect. I'm more boots on the ground. Give me the worst problem you got, and that's my job. I'll fix it. I'll find it. Bring it to 10 other places. They can't fix it. Bring it here. We'll fix it.
You want a small...
It's kind of our thing.
A small... Something with a split.
Yeah, split. This might work.
So the main entry door, the crew's been trying to close the door, and the door's a little off, so it's misaligned. We believe it's the door hinge pins, so we just got the part for that. Now it's just disassembling everything, trying to shove that pin in there, put everything back together, and hopefully this door's aligned and we can get this plane in the air. So.
This is a schematic of the main entrance door on a Gulfstream airplane, and the door is not closing properly, and I feel that this hinge pin that goes inside this hinge, piano hinge here, is a little bit worn out, so we're going to get this inside, access that, and see if we can pop that pin out and replace it to hopefully get the door to close properly.
What's the whole point of CINO?
The whole point of CINO is to use it as a utility, to have people invest in it, have their money grow, use it as a utility to pay for maintenance services, which are going to get a discount here at Rams, and other vendors that have agreed to take CINO and give a 10% discount on inspection items, things like that. We can't do everything under CINO because we still have payroll every week. But as an investment for a company to get into a coin that's going to hopefully stay stable, everything's volatile right now. That announcement with the tariffs on China really tanked a lot of the coins. And it's a Solana-based coin, so I think they're down like 40 or 50 bucks. So that hurts. But,
That pop?
That didn't work.
Oh, that was the foot. Yeah.
This is why I have no tools. Hi, I'm Ryan Cino. I'm one of the founding members of Rapid Aircraft Maintenance Services, RAMS for short, based here in Teterboro, New Jersey. We perform all kinds of maintenance services on through-flight airplanes, as well as a steady stream of regulars that we see. We've been in business for about 25 years. I'm also the founder of the CINO Token, which is the private aviation finance token, which we hope to use to revolutionize all payments in the aviation industry, whether it be commercial, private, or general. We're going to use it to overcome some of the shortfalls in the present payment systems, credit cards, wire transfers, checks. Our biggest enemy is the U.S. mail service. We can't get checks delivered here for anything. CINO Token lowers transaction fees. The speeds are ridiculous. Within 30 seconds, you can send $1 million across the world and have it open for public review on the blockchain. SolScan records every transaction you see on the Solana network. I can tell it gets, when you lift, it gets.
My name is Riley. I've been working for Rams for four or 5 years now. I heard about CINO Token originally from Ryan when he had pitched the idea in the office to all of us. And I was a little hesitant. I didn't know much about crypto in the beginning at all, honestly. And so I was unsure, but I listened to Ryan. He knows what he's talking about. I listened to the guys. They're a lot more fluent with this kind of stuff. So I took their word, invested, and just kind of watching it grow, seeing what it's becoming, and hoping for the best and that it can continue to be something and do exactly what they're trying to do with it.
Are they bringing that in, you said?
Yeah.
Which hinge is this?
This one is loose.
Want to grease it?
When the piano hinge won't go in, that's usually the best method.
Hell yeah.
All right, my name's Adrian. I've been working for Rams or Ryan Cino for 5 years now. And he started this great thing called CINO Token, and it's been fucking awesome just watching the chart. I mean, we're all still holding, we're patient. You know, there's a lot of good things coming. He's working with a lot of people. So hold on tight. The rocket's gonna go to the moon. And yeah, just excited for this ride, man.
So the stops on that bracket, they were good, right? They're in place?
They're in place.
Okay,
They're not loose or anything.
All right.
And they're sitting right up on the pin.
All right, make sure those screws are snugged.
Yep.
And we're gonna put this last piano hinge in. I'm gonna show you a little trick on this one.
Okay.
Have you guys had any aircraft companies use Ceno in real world transactions yet?
No, I don't think so. I know there was some cleaning companies that were going to start using it, but then I'm not really sure what happened. But then we are actively talking to several of our customers about starting to use it, making the investment, starting to use it. Pretty sure Ryan is going to have a meeting set up in the next week or two, fly out to meet with a customer to explain to them how the transactions will work, you know, how to actually pay for it. If that meeting goes well and they agree and they see a benefit to their operation, they are going to give it a shot. We've been doing business with that company for a long time. I'm not going to disclose their name or anything. I don't think they want to go public with anything like now. But fingers crossed that goes good. That'll be the first, large company that's going to use us for maintenance, getting a discount for themselves, and paying it in the Ceno coin. There's been a lot of phone meetings, but the actual traveling out to the customer's base and sitting down with the powers that be, that should be happening in the next week or two.
This is a revolutionary product that's going to change an industry. And we are still on the ground floor, baby steps. Every day's a hustle. So, I mean, we're working hard.
My name is Andrew. I've been an aircraft mechanic in Teterboro for 4 years. I worked for Rams. When I first started working here, that's when I first met Ryan Cino. Yeah, and I remember the first time when he came in and he's like, "Oh, guys, I got this idea. I think it's going to be the best." He ran it by us, and we were like, "Actually, you know what? That's a really fucking good idea." At first you're like, "Oh, yeah, that'd be cool, that'd be crazy." And then he really started laying out the logistics of like how this could actually work and like how it could really be used. And people that he knows or that other people in the office knows, and how the potential is really like untapped.
This is one of the things we do in the hundreds of thousands of things that we do. It's preventative maintenance, small inspections, servicing, through flights, and we specialize in troubleshooting and electrical troubleshooting. We're based here at Teterboro Airport, out of Atlantic Aviation's FBO, and we're here 7 days a week, 20 hours a day, and
Right.
we're ready.
End of the hinge, the last of the hinge pin, you take a fucking like a punch, like an angle, and just put a little knock in it. That's it. Don't smash it, because someday it's got to come out. You put a little knock in it, and that keeps it from ever back out.
This one's captured.
Yeah, but he said it's popping out.
He's talking about this one on the stair tray.
Yeah, same thing, same shit. Put that in and put the fucking.
one's captured.
The hinge
The actual this one is captured. There's an end there, and then this cover captures it on the inside. The door is not going to slide out. So
Yeah, but let him do that to the other one too, so it doesn't keep popping out.
yeah, no kidding. Andy, see what happened?
Yeah, that's not ideal.
That's not per spec.
No,
That's
it is
why we
not.
had such a hard time getting it out, because it started to take the shape of the hinge.
Yeah, definitely out of tolerance.
out of tolerance. Look at it. It's like all wonky.
Looks like a camshaft now.
If CINO does everything we want it to do, if the coin backing it stabilizes, if we can get on larger markets, we would love to see it grow to something where everybody in the aviation community can use it, not just for maintenance, for fueling, for services, catering. Basically, the future is going to be coins and of some type. If we can get on the ground floor of a coin that's going to be used for aviation, well, obviously that benefits us, and in the long run, aviation, because that's where everything's going. You know, just everybody went from cash to credit cards. Credit cards, the next level is the Venmos and the cash apps that are out there. That's the next step. Then what's the next step after that? I feel it's going to be coins, trading coins.
Virtual currency.
The government's got to get their hands on it first, and however that's going to play out, that'll change the way all these coins are going to go forward in the future, and the way people invest in it.
Sticking out a little bit.
Yeah, so I want you to just put a little bit of a bend on it. A little bit.
Okay.
Like a 20-degree bend. You know what 20 degrees is? That's 90.
Yeah.
That's 20. We had a meeting last week to discuss the usage of CINO Token. The operator's totally on board, loves what he has to see. He's getting ready to run it by his attorneys to make sure that there's no conflict of interest or legal objection to using a cryptocurrency as a payment system. I believe they're a public company, so I'm not 100% sure if that's the problem or not. But I have a meeting with him next week to hopefully finalize that discussion and get that operator on board. I mean, everybody wants to see corporate transactions, including me. I mean, that's where we need to go. I just want to be realistic. That transaction is not going to cause the coin to skyrocket to $1. It's a community bank. Everybody needs to be involved. Everybody needs the dollar cost average. There needs to be more buys than sells. So, you know, this is everybody's game. If you want to win here, everybody needs to be involved. We need to pump this to the public. We need to share. We need to like. We need to, talk to your friends about it and say, I'm not asking you to sell the coin. I'm asking you to tell people about it.
I know one of the strengths of the coin that Ryan has been mentioning too is about have the speed of the transactions. Most companies will pay for maintenance and stuff via checks or wire transfers, and sometimes that can take a few days, if not more, and then holidays and whatever else is delaying all the stuff from going through. But the crypto transactions are instant, seconds. It's not usually too many fees.
He made CINO Token as a use for private aviation for maintenance companies to basically be able to afford maintenance through investments, and also get discounts using CINO. Invest into CINO, watch it grow, take the money you make off of investing in the coin and then put that into maintenance so it's not coming out of the company's pocket specifically.
So this is the forward hinge and aft hinge. This pin I can get to move and slide around and come out. This aft hinge, I can't get the pin to start coming out at all. So I think this hinge of our problem is the actual problem, where this pin might be stepped and grooved. So we're gonna need some more bodies here to wiggle this door around and try to figure out how to get that pin out if they have new pins to replace them with. If you have an airplane or operate one in and out of Teterboro and you want to use CINO to pay, save 10% on your maintenance, give us a call.